Welcome to the Business Ownership Podcast, brought to you by Awareness Strategies, helping you navigate the waters between entrepreneurship and ownership.
You know, people say that there's no elevator to success, you got to take the stairs. That's not true.
If you're hearing this in a difficult economy or a shifting economy,
exactly, yeah.
You want to make sure that you have created a connection, a relationship with your customers that is so great that you're not the first on the chopping block.
But you still need to look at the camera. You need to have fun. You need to show you're ever present and not stuck down your notes. Not do the off-camera thing where you're typing off keyboard and you're like, okay, I'm halfway here, but I'm not really here, and I can do this.
Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. How you choose to respond in any given situation. What are you going to do when something untoward happens? I mean, something really difficult.
Now I drive a Maserati and look at me, look at me, look at me. That's all nonsense. Your story only matters, your origin story only matters to the extent that it reflects your prospect's origin story or your prospect's state of being.
And if you can't search it, can't find it, don't know they exist, don't know they offer the service, well, you don't read your local newspaper anymore. There's no classified ads. So yes, like I said, unless you have an ice cream place at the beach where people are going to the beach and you just happen to be there, there's not many other places that can get by without at least a website to let them know you exist and what you do.
That's the question. How do we get somebody to persuade themselves? That's the $10 million question, right? Can we just show up and say, hey, Michelle, here's the wiring details, just persuade yourself and, just send the money?
Online courses is more like it's a function that can be used by anybody that's got some sort of knowledge. But a lot of people who could be in online courses don't even know they have knowledge they could make a course out of.
So you can have this exponential impact on shareholder value by doing these acquisitions. And so, that's the bit I like, is that you can now go out and do stuff without needing money.
That's one of the things about high performers, is that if you try to over manage them or micromanage them, it's certainly in their area of expertise, just don't.
And I know there's a lot of people out there that say, if you find a void in the market, fill it and crush it and spend all your time doing it. And I think that's good if you're only looking to make money. But if you're looking to build a life and business you love, you've got to go back and go, wait a minute.
You can't sell something to someone that is not ready to buy, right? You need to learn to walk away. And if there's no pain, there's no sale. So that doesn't mean they won't be a customer in the future.
Have your backup option, because it really is a critical business feature, right? I mean, payment processing is your entire lifeline. If you can't take payments, what do you have?
So I figure I'm going to go with the first question, because I think the first question is the most pertinent to your readers, which is, how do I freaking make money at my business?
But you got issued it, but nobody ever told you got issued it, right? You just knew that was what you were expected to do. You also knew that you were expected to check your emotions at the door.
No, that's what I try to tell folks. It's not about being a great orator. That's the misconception. People are always freaked out, I'm not a good speaker. It's not about being like an orator, a speaker. It's about having a message that helps people, and you just share it to help people.
If you like what you just saw, go to our YouTube channel or your favorite podcast app and find all the interviews there.